Hello, beautiful people. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. Type a 1 if you can see me and if you can hear me. Hello. I'm so sorry to be fashionably late. I was actually an hour early, and then I got caught up on something that I will show you guys during the hype train. Maggie has become an official tech initiate because, oh my God, I really got caught up in that. But I'm so happy to be here with you all today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Happy International Women's Day. Happy, happy, happy. Welcome. Where are my girls at? Girls, type of 5. Hello, everybody. Everybody wish the women a happy Women's Day. There they are. All the ladies, all the ladies, all the ladies, all the ladies, put your hands up. Oh, 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 oh. Exactly. It's an appropriate day for Carole King. It's the perfect kind of stream to have Carole King on. So I'm very excited to have her. And I'm very excited to be here with you all today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Yes, everybody make sure your stream is at 1080p. We are, in fact, streaming it at 1080p. The HQ quality. That is quality. I just said high quality quality. I guess that makes sense. All right, guys, let's get right on in. I want to give a huge thank you to the amazing Roy for bringing in these reactions for us. I am so grateful to you, Roy. You are just absolutely amazing. And I am so excited to discover these artists with you all. And Roy has made that possible for us. Carmi, you want to come say hi? Come here, Mama. Carmi wants to say hello. She says hello. Wait, say hello before you go to sleep. Look, Carmi says hi. Oh, hello. Hi. She's a good girl. I bathed her the other day, so she smells all fresh and good, and everything is lovely and wonderful. Yes, it's Carmi's first Ladies' Day. Right? Is it your first one? Yes. Alrighty, guys, I am so excited to get started. So we're giving a huge thank you to the amazing Roy. And let's see. Fantastical. Thank you so much. Everything is good. All right, let's get started. So Roy says, Maggie, I would like to do a feature set of 4 reactions for the featured artist Carole King. I removed an item that Trixie said you had done before, so we should be good now. No notes and no comments on these. And here's the list of links. Amazing. Before we get right on into it, we're going to hide Maggie Renee. I'm going to disappear myself. 3, 2, 1, whoosh, Magic Maggie. This is the background that we need to say a huge thank you to Luna for. Look at this incredible, wonderful background. Luna does such a great job for us, and I'm so grateful to her for creating these beautiful backgrounds. And I'm so excited to be able to show this to you. Also, I just realized my logo, where is my logo? My logo hath disappeared from the face of this planet. Hello, logo. Where'd you go? I miss you so. It's like it's been forever. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, actually, I will not be doing that today. My logo will be missing for the day because I'm using it for something else, which I will explain later to my amazing people who join me on Twitch. But thank you so much. I appreciate you very, very much, Luna. Thank you for doing this for us. And guys, let's get right on into the reaction. Look at Carmi. Look at her little face on my little arm thingy-mabobber and her little paw. Oh, she's so sweet. She's such a good girl. Any hoozlebees, let's go and do this, guys. Here we go, and I'm pulling up the video. Here she is. Don't mind the white on the top and the bottom. That is just how this format will be. When we go to the rest of the reactions, it should be totally back to fine. Wake me up before your logo. Alrighty, guys, let's get started. So this is Carole King, So Far Away, BBC in concert from February 10th, 1971. So quite a while ago. We are going to go to the Wikipedia first to, for some reason the Wikipedia link got rid of the Carole King part of it. So we're going to look her up. There we go. Here's Carole King. There we go. I'm going to put it into the proper format for you all to see it properly. Let me make sure that it's looking at the right thing. Yes, it is. Here we go. So, ba-dum-bum. Exactly. This is Carole King Klein. She was born Carole Joan Klein. She's an American singer, songwriter, and musician, one of the most successful songwriters in American history. She wrote or co-wrote 118 pop hits, appearing on the Billboard Hot 100 over the latter half of the 20th century. King also wrote 61 hits that charted in the UK, making her the most successful female songwriter on the UK singles charts between 1962 and 2005. King's major success began in the 1960s when she and her first husband, Jerry Goffin, wrote more than 24 chart hits, many of which have become standards for numerous artists. She's continued writing for the other artists since then. King's success as a performer in her own right did not come until the 1970s, when she sang her own songs accompanying herself on the piano in a series of albums and concerts. After experiencing commercial disappointment with her debut album Writer, King scored her breakthrough with the album Tapestry, which topped the U.S. album chart for 15 weeks in 1971 and remained on the charts for more than 6 years. King has made 25 solo albums, the most successful being Tapestry, which held the record for most weeks at #1 by a female artist for more than 20 years. Her record sales were estimated at more than 75 million copies worldwide. She has won 4 Grammy Awards and was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She has been inducted twice into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a performer and as a songwriter. She is the recipient of the 2013 Library of Congress Gershwin Prize for Popular Song, the first woman to be so honored. She's also a 2015 Kennedy Center honoree. There we go. Alrighty, guys, I'm very excited to see this video and the other 3 reactions we have to Carole King. Guys, type a 1 if you are Carole King fans. Do we have Carole King fans in the chat? Ooh. All right, we got some super fans in here as well. All right, well, I'm very excited to see this with you guys. This is going to be Carole King, So Far Away, BBC in concert. Thank you so much, Roy, for sponsoring this video. Everybody give Roy a huge thank you. And guys, let me know what you like and what you don't like. And Roy, please let us know if there's anything else we need to know. Let's do it. Here we go.
I know that many of you are admirers of James Taylor. I am myself. I don't know if you know that he's also really a fine guitarist as well as a fine songwriter and singer, and I'd like to kind of get him out here to help me. He was kind enough to volunteer, so come on, James.
I love that.
Okay, is that scissors, you know? Okay, this gentleman sitting behind me on the bass is Charlie Larkey. He's sitting right on that bass, too. We're going to do a song for you called So Far Away. So far away Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. It doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away.
Okay, I really like this so far. It's very, very beautiful, especially with the band behind her. I love like the acoustic kind of vibe to the whole thing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but her voice, I don't mean this in a mean way or anything like that, but it's interesting. I think I remember this from last time I listened to her as well. Her voice seems to have some kind of like, it almost sounds as if she has mucus or allergies or something like that, but it's a clear voice, if that makes sense. I really don't want you guys to think that I'm like being mean or anything like that. And if maybe she was sick or had allergies or something like that. She doesn't sound sick per se, but there's just that sound as if there's like something coating her chords. Yeah, Plant Lord says it's a smoky feel. It's almost like a smoky feel, but it's like a little bit more in the nasal passage. You know what I mean? And that could just be her technique mixed with that smoky sound. I don't really know. But that's just something I noticed, and I remember thinking that last time I heard her as well. But it's a really beautiful sound, and I mean, the song is so sweet. I love it so far. Let's keep on listening.
Reached for you and there you stood.
Like even on the there you stood. You know what I mean? Like it's got just a little bit of like that rasp on the top of it where you could imagine that she could be sick, but then again, it could just be her natural voice, you know? You never know with these kinds of things, but that's all I wanted to say.
Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good.
Is that what it was? Okay, hold on. Bill, amazing. Bill is clearly paying attention and keeping track of the reactions. Good job, Bill. I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't sure. This could be the same performance or the same kind of day, you know what I mean? Because this is a concert, so maybe one of the reactions that I listened to. Let me see. Bill says, it seems like that reaction was from this live performance too, the one that I mentioned. He says, didn't you react to You've Got a Friend from this show? That could be very possible. Let me double check my records to see, because if it is, then that would explain why she sounds that way, and I'll look out for it in future reactions, and that'll give me a better idea to know if she was having allergies or if that's just the way her voice sounds. Let me see. You've got a friend. Let's see. Celine Dion. Carole King. There it is. You've got a friend. Oh, but this was live at Montreux. The concert that I reacted to there was live in Montreux. This is BBC in concert in 1971. That one seemed to have been from 1973. So I think it might have been two different reactions. So it was a different one. Unless, oh, wait, there was another one. Mike actually did sponsor James Taylor and Carole King. Oh, but it doesn't say which concert it was from. Hold on. We're going to find this. No, hold on, Bill. You might be right, because there was a second one sponsored that was with James Taylor. And if it was, I'm assuming that would have been the same concert. Is Mike here? Mike might know. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like it.
Like I said, this is a...
Yep, there it is. BBC in same concert. Good job, Bill. Everybody give it up for Bill. Bill spotted it. So now we know. So this is the same concert. And when I was listening to this, I'll point it out as well. I'll go forward a little bit. She did sing in this, right? Did she sing in this one? Or is this just him? Oh no, but she didn't sing in this one. No! She didn't sing, so we couldn't have known it from that one. So it does seem that it was a different concert. Shoot, almost. We were so close, but not quite. But anyways, that's so funny. I remember this reaction. Okay. Know that you're good. You're good, Bill. Okay. Any hoozlebees. So it seems like it was from the other reaction that it sounded that way. So I'll pay attention and we'll see how it sounds in the other ones as well. And I'll be able to catch whether or not it was the same kind of situation or not. All right, let's keep on listening, shall we? Here we go.
Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away.
It's a really beautiful song.
One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life.
Yeah, I think I've heard the chorus of this. You're so far away. Like the song sounds familiar, so I think I've heard it before, but it's definitely not this performance. And it's such a beautiful song. I really, really love it. And I love the way that she sings it. It's just really, really gorgeous.
Wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new.
That's new.
If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you, but you're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore?
Oh my gosh.
It would be so fine to see your face at my door.
It's just so beautiful and relatable as well. Obviously, the lyrics, you can just listen and be like, yeah, I wish. Oh my gosh, but you're so far away. It's gorgeous. And her voice is really, really beautiful. Honestly, it's got this like, it's a very natural sounding voice. You know what I mean? She's not putting any kind of effects on it. She's just singing with her full power. It's really beautiful. It's really natural. And it's also a really gorgeous timbre that she has. It's like, it's not very common. You know what I mean? It's a more unique kind of a timbre. I would say that she is around the soprano range, but she's got a warmth and a rasp and a smokiness in her voice that just makes it quite colorful and beautiful. She's got a lot of different colors, even though she's singing quite straightforward.
Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're so far away. Yeah, you're so far away.
See, do you hear the mucus even on the "You're So Far Away"? It sounds like rasp, but I can hear it. Like I know, because I've been doing this for so many years, I know what it sounds like when it's mucus. So maybe she has some kind of like I don't know. Many singers, a lot of singers. Oh my gosh, so many singers. Almost all of us have so much reflux, and so mucus goes into our cords all the time because we're constantly using them and it's constantly bringing that up. So it could be that she has reflux or allergies or that kind of a thing, but you can hear it in her voice clearly with the rasp. And that's not intentional. That sound that she's making and that rasp that she's making, it's not on purpose. You know what I mean? Like that's just happening naturally. And so I feel like it has something to do with either her, I don't know, immune system or nasal cavity or something like that. But yeah, you can hear it in there. You hear that? But it serves her well. It sounds cool.
Traveling around sure gets me down and lonely. Nothing else to do but close my mind. I sure hope the road don't come to hold me. There's so many dreams I've yet to find.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't want to just talk about that, but it's like it's fascinating to listen to because, part of being a singer is navigating your voice even when you have a head cold or allergies or whatever. And like for the past 8 months, hello, Maggie Renee has been very, very sick, nonstop, back and forth. I'm finally better again. Please stay that way. I'm being very healthy right now. I'm sleeping, I'm eating, I'm doing everything properly. I'm getting sunshine, vitamins, all of that stuff. So please, for the love of everything. Anyways, so navigating the voice, I can hear her like she's not causing the rasp on purpose, but she is kind of using it to her advantage as a color, which is super interesting as well. And she's letting it happen and she's not letting it stop her. She's kind of using it as an enhancement to her singing. And that's really interesting to hear. Let's keep listening. Sorry to pause again. I just want to say also the fact that this is live, like live music was so appreciated back there then, and live singing. There was nobody was using as much auto-tune as they are today. Nobody was using, fake instruments and fake, everything. So it was just a lot of really beautiful, natural kind of stuff. And so I feel like that's why with this kind of quality of her voice, it's like you can get away with it, and people are used to singing with that kind of thing and having imperfections in the voice that actually lead to the singing and the artistry becoming more interesting. I really appreciate her being able to do that and using it to her advantage. Now, if I was in opera with that rasp, it may not work out as well for me. Actually, in fact, it won't work out as well for me. Rasp in the opera industry just does not work. You know what I mean? Like classical voice, the whole point is a clean, pure tone. So when you lose your voice in that realm, you kind of die. But in other styles of music, of course, you have other vocal techniques and mechanisms and, extended techniques that you can use that just makes the sound so much more interesting and different and allows you to be creative with that kind of stuff. In opera and classical music, you have to be creative in other ways. Expressivity, musicality, all of that kind of stuff. And you can do the same thing in this, but you also have that added thing of being able to use different parts of the voice that aren't just the pure tone and sound and keeping the clean vocals. So it's an interesting thing. And Kayhem says there was no auto-tune in 1971. Exactly. By the way, I just want to talk about this auto-tune thing really quickly. Some of you might have heard me say that, she's not using auto-tune or there's less auto-tune used. And while it's true that auto-tune didn't necessarily exist in that time, there are other ways. And I actually just pulled it up on ChatGPT, and I'm going to put it right here so that you guys can see it. Just so you guys are aware, I said, were vocals tuned before auto-tune? Yes, vocals were tuned before auto-tune existed, but the process was much more manual and time-consuming. Engineers used various techniques, including comping, before and after tuning tools, which is recording multiple takes and selecting the best parts to create a perfect vocal performance. I was doing that with my producer, where they had me sing the same lines like 7,000 times, and then we would use the best take, you know. That's a very typical process and very typical thing to do. Singers were expected to deliver near flawless recordings, and producers relied on their skill rather than heavy processing. So in that case, they wouldn't, you know, they would actually sing it down, but they would select the best take, which is, you know, a version of tuning just to make the song sound as best as they can make it. Tape speed manipulating. Before digital editing, producers could slightly adjust the pitch by speeding up or slowing down tape recordings. There was an imprecise method that could be used for slight pitch corrections. Pitch shifting with harmonizers, 1970s to 1990s. Early hardware like the Eventide H910 harmonizer, 1975, and later the Eventide H3000 allowed pitch correction by shifting notes up or down. These tools were used in a subtle way to correct small pitch errors, but not in real time or with the transparency of modern autotune. There was also Melodyne and early pitch correction, which was in the 1990s. Verispeed and the DAWs, and that was obviously, of course, later on in time. But I just wanted to show you guys this stuff. And of course, this was not used in live performance. This was only used when making recordings or professional tapes and stuff like that. So very different kind of a situation, you know, than this kind of thing. So Jeff says tape speed manipulation only works if the vocal track is isolated. If not, you change the pitch for everything, including the instruments. That is good to know. I never believed in any of that stuff. I am a what you hear is what we're doing person, mistakes and all. I am the same way. I am the same way for sure. The only things now that I would consider tuning are like my official produced music videos. But in terms of my like live covers and things like that, if I say something is live or real or without correction, it's going to be live and real and without correction. Go check out my recording of Skyfall if you want to see that. Anyways, let's continue on. Also, somebody asked if... Oh, wait, no. First, thank you so much, Roy, for sponsoring that video. I appreciate you so very, very much. Everybody give a humongous, ginormous thank you to Roy for sponsoring that video. And guys, type a 5 if you want more reactions to the amazing Carole King. Because, guys, we don't have just this one reaction. We have more reactions to the amazing Carole King. And we're going to do some more on Twitch. But Maggie, we don't want to move to Twitch. Why do we have to go to Twitch to see more reactions? Because guys, YouTube takes everything down and bans my videos. So we gotta get off the platform and go to Twitch so that I can do some reactions for you without having to worry about my channel being taken down, right? Yeah. So if you'd like to see more reactions to Carole King, and also if you'd like to see some more reactions to all of your guys' requests, please join us on the Twitch. Click the link that my beautiful mods are going to put into the chat. Also, somebody asked me for a recording of Blue Bayou. I do not have a recording of Blue Bayou yet. I plan to record a cover eventually. But for now, if you could join us on Twitch right now, I will be singing. And I'm happy to sing Blue Bayou for you if you are interested in seeing that. So I will see you guys on the Twitch right now. Be there or be square. Please don't miss it. It's a really fun time, and we're going to have a lot of beautiful reactions, and I don't want you to miss them. So head on over to the Twitch now, and I will see you all there literally right now. Right now, okay? Don't miss it. All right. Sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on the Twitch right now. Bye. Mwah. Thank you, Dorky, for resubscribing on Twitch. I appreciate you. And thank you, Slightly Baffled Jess, for following. Let's get on there. I'll see you there. Bye.